Hello people, welcome to a new video. This time it will be about a new city, a new destination here in Morocco. There is a city called Eljadida. It's not far away from Casablanca and it's about around 90 kilometers and it has some exciting places to explore. So stay tuned and I will show you all the exciting things. Well, now I am in my way to catch the train to Eljadida. I hope I will be on time. Probably there is each one in every hour probably. Now I get my ticket, but unfortunately it is a bit late, so it will be around 11 a.m. so I will have to wait here for another almost an hour and a half. For those people who prefer the bus or other means of transportation, you can pick up a bus in the bus station not far away from here, and there is also a taxi. For the prices for this, I will probably find them somewhere here. I will check them. Meanwhile, waiting for my train to arrive, I took the chance and filming all these different Moroccan trains. There are these two cargo trains, probably porting phosphate and other raw materials to the Casablanca port. Here is my train finally arrived, thankfully. Luckily there is a lot of free. Expected change to the plan, I get down in this train station of Azemmour. After getting down from the train station, I took a taxi from Azemmour to this show for $1. Well, there is some kind of a change. I was going to Eljadida, and then there is a guy who was telling me about this horse exhibition, which is it's international horse exhibition. It's very close to Azemmour than in Eljadida, so I get down from Azemmour and come in here. So this is the entrance of Park Exhibition Mohammed VI. As you can see, this is the inside of the exhibition, and what I can tell you is it's really amazing. Everything you need to know about horses, and it's just amazing. It's traditional.
طبعا الدكتور رضا صدقي مدير الحديثة الوطنية بمدينة الجديدة تابعة الشركة الأمريكية لتشجيع الفرس. الحرب على 8 سنوات، الفرسات 9 سنوات. هذا وزيتي وهذا هذا كيشرب هذه بالنسبه لي دابا هو شرب وين الا درنا في هذه ترى ما غاتعرف.
architecture is amazing. I mean, there are a lot of people here, a lot of people from schools, from universities. It's spectacular. Now I will leave you with these beautiful highlights from the show. This is the food court belonging to the art exhibition. It's not bad at all. Shawarma. So I just ordered my lunch. So it is basically salada and some shawarma, chicken shawarma. The chicken shawarma is not bad as it tastes really good, crispy chicken and sauce. All I can say is that this is what I really need. After a long walk-in, it's been a while actually. I don't feel any more hungry after eating this shawarma. I feel full. So what I'm gonna do is just skip this salad for a few hours later on. I'm sure I will be hungry. Well, I have just had my lunch now and it's a bit noisy, I'm sorry. Maybe you cannot hear me, but the food is not bad and it's a bit pricey because after all it's an exhibition. These guys did just run these places temporary. After the exhibition everything is over. These are stalls with different goods and items specifically related to horses and horse breeding. For the record, most of items here are really handmade and designed by Moroccan craftsmanship. Look at the colors here, amazing. Now I am heading to the most exciting part of this exhibition, which is Tbourida Fantasia. Let's do this, guys. You will love it. I'm in love with it. Look, the crowds are going in. A lot of people. Look how much crowd. It's flooded. I will just give you a brief history about Tbourida, or what we call a fantasia as well. It is a traditional exhibition of horsemanship performed during cultural festival and religious celebrations. It is mainly present in Morocco, Algeria and Libya. It is attested in the ancient Numidian times, during which it was practiced by the Numidian cavalry. Historian Carlos Henrique Pereira stated that the North African fantasia, also called Baroud, is a modern, watered-down version of a Numidian military technique. There are frequent Tbourida festivals, or what we call mosums, and cultural events in Morocco. Tbourida is also performed during national holidays and agricultural events. The performance consists of an odd number of horse riders, all wearing traditional clothes, usually carrying a copy of the Quran and a sword. Fantasia performers need to be at the same speed so as to form a line and then At the end of the charge, about 200 meters fire into the sky using old muskets or muzzle-loading rifles. The difficulty of the performance is in synchronizing the movement of the horses during acceleration of the charge, and especially in firing the guns simultaneously so that one single shot is heard. It's a challenge, I must say. Well, now I quitted Tbourida. It's time to go somewhere else. You can smell the smell of bullets from here. Well, this is an incredible exhibition of horses I have been to. It's been years. Yes, he's just asking me to change direction to get out from here. Anyway, I was saying that this is the best of horse exhibition I have been to for years. It's just amazing. If you ever hear any time of like this time of the year, and you have the chance to attend this, just come, and you won't regret it. Can you hear that? It's unbelievable. The Portuguese fortification of Mazagan, or part of the city of Eljadida, was built as a fortified colony on the Atlantic coast in the early 16th century. It was taken over by the Moroccans in 1769. The fortification with its bastions and ramparts is the surviving Portuguese buildings include the cistern and the Church of the Assumption, built in the Manueline style of late Gothic architecture. The Portuguese city of Mazagan, one of the early settlements of the Portuguese explorers in West Africa on the route to India, is an outstanding example of the interchange of influences between European and Moroccan cultures, well reflected in architecture, technology and town planning. This is another amazing building. This is, I think, it is pure Islamic Moroccan architecture. This is the art house. I have decided to take some time in this art house. Yes, the guy, I checked with him and he said, unfortunately, the Citadine is closed now at 5:30, and they was just a bit late because of Tbourida. Really. This is another damaged site. Can you believe, man? This building is all the way back to 15th, 16th century or before. You can see still the Portuguese tiles, zalish. It's amazing. Look at this. These centuries history. This mosque has great symbolic value for the sons of Mazagan and their collective memory, a place of prayer and gathering. It was often the starting point for popular demonstrations during the struggle against colonialism. This is another zawiya, we call it in Arabic zawiya al-Isawiya, which is common here in Morocco. And they primarily study here a lot of language science and religious science and etc. I will see if I can show you inside. It's amazing. Yeah, so this is an old mosque, and it's not really a mosque, as I say, it's like kind of a school where they study the religion and religious sciences. It's amazing, really. And if you can see, it has also similar tiles, but this design is purely Moroccan. These are the small streets, but most of the buildings are, it's not recent, but they are also old, but not as old as the Portuguese buildings. Here is a beautiful blue building here, and I suppose it's a Portuguese door because, as you can tell, it has the design of a mixture of Islamic and European design. And just close by there is another one here. These are really tiny streets. There's no cars here, no cars allowed, but this is actually a closed street. As you can tell, this is an old arc, the remaining, and we can suppose it's from the back of Portuguese, and it's still there. It should be noted that in the old town of Mazagan, the Portuguese city of Tbourida, mosque, zawiyas, synagogue and church rub shoulders and bear witness to the religious diversity that characterizes Morocco and the spirit of openness and dialogue between the communities. Eljadida has always demonstrated in the past a magnificent tolerance of cults and a fabulous cohabitation. Among the most remarkable religious monuments of the old town of Mazagan are also the Zawiya Tijaniya, the Zawiya Qadiriya, the Zawiya Isaiya, which just have been to, the Zawiya Hamdoushia, the Church of Our Lady of the Assumption, current theater of the Portuguese city, the Ben Shimon Amil Synagogue, currently the entrance and windows are walled up, and the Spanish Church of Saint Anthony of Padua, current Hotel L'Iglesia, which I Berber rag. It's a beautiful, beautiful lanterns, traditional, made with kind of leather. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumb and share it with your friends. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next video.